Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters and brothers. It's your brother Kevin Muhammad on the West Coast, bringing you that information from the Watchmen. Brothers and sisters, bringing you that information about the hereafter. The hereafter, brothers and sisters. I'm quite sure you heard that word before. I don't know if you ever went into the dictionary to find out what that word means, but basically they speak about a life after death. Brothers and sisters, your enemy have given you a definition about the hereafter, talking about life after you die. But brothers and sisters, on waralert.org, we got some more information that's beneficial to you, brothers and sisters. Waralert.org, brothers and sisters, will tell you about the hereafter. Waralert.org, brothers and sisters, will tell you that your death is not required to enter the hereafter, brothers and sisters. The hereafter is talking about in the way from the definition from the messenger of the covenant is talking about life, talking about a reward, talking about a birthright, brothers and sisters. The hereafter that the Chaldean is telling you about is saying that he's going to take you up somewhere in the sky, pie in the sky when you die. But we got a man today, brothers and sisters, that represent the hereafter. That's if you go to waralert.org and register, you'll get that definition, brother and sisters, and you don't have to die to get it. You don't have to die to get the heaven, brothers and sisters. You can walk right in your heaven. Walk right in to your hereafter. But before you do that, brother, you gotta walk right in to waralert.org. WALERT.org. Walk right up in it, brothers and sisters, and get the 411 from the messenger of the covenant. So he can bombard you with the atomic bomb that will drop into your ears, go in, and push out all of that bullshit out of your ear about the false hereafter, the pie in the sky when you die, and feed you the new hereafter, your reward, your birthright, your promised land. Brothers and sisters, we're talking about the hereafter of the Abraham covenant, brothers and sisters. The hereafter after the Abraham covenant. What you talking about? What hereafter? 400 years after your sojourn in a land that's not yours, and you be served and afflicted. 400 years, brother. Here after that, our ancestors have died, but we be the revenges of our ancestors. We be the seed of our ancestors. And not only are we the seeds of the descendants of our ancestors who've been here for 400 years, we be that seed of Abraham, who was planted in a land that wasn't theirs and served and afflicted. It ain't for nothing, brothers and sisters. It has not been for nothing. But in order to understand the for nothing that it has not been and ain't, you gotta go to waralert.org and download that information, brothers and sisters. the faith. Everybody talk about, well, you got to believe in the unseen, and you got to have faith in what you have never seen. And then they throw a man in front of you who been dead for the last 2,000 years. He just happened to be a Chaldean in the pictures. But in reality, he could be other than that. The Bible describes him. He don't describe him as a pale-faced cracker, a damn Chaldean, a white boy. But since he's in control, control that we put him in, and then that's how he got to paint himself how you know what I'm saying? Because since he in control, he got to control all of us. But his control has ended, brother. That's when the hereafter talk about the hereafter, that's talking about us coming up out of here, coming up out of the gravitational vortex of our enemy in the North American wilderness, mystery Babylon, coming up out of the gravitational vortex of what he had made to he can't come himself and stand in front of you and tell you that he's got he's giving you information to benefit the liberation and salvation of the black nation. So he had to create one. So he then went in and raped the black woman and came out with a black-faced Chaldean, a black-faced white boy. And then put him in the messenger seat. Put him in the seat in the temple to deceive you. This white-faced, black-faced white boy, Louis Eugene Brown, modern-day Farrakhan. You know the story of his mother being raped by a Chaldean, and the son coming out with the mother's suit on. Coming out with the mother's suit on, but it's got his daddy's mind. So we know that the God said, he asked the question, how can they know unless they have a teacher? And how can they have a teacher unless one be sent? So your enemy ain't gonna send you no teacher to teach you how to get out of the 400 years and get into the hereafter? Huh? Your enemy ain't gonna do that, brothers and sisters. What he sent you was a damn demon. A black-faced white boy. He know the history. He knew he only had 6 days on the planet. He knew his time was ending, but he don't want to give up his time, brothers and sisters. He don't want to give it up. So he got to create an enemy for you, a damn demon. He got to create an enemy for you, brothers and sisters, a damn demon. Under the name in the book of Mark as a legion. Legion. Louis Eugene Grounds has got the NOI flipped to the ION. Why they flip? How the NOI flip to the ION? Look at the word Legion, brother. Look at what the Legion is doing and leading them the NOI too. He himself has told you, you dead on both sides, the left and the right. So the left and the right hand don't even know who the hell they are. Come on, brothers and sisters. Come on, brothers and sisters. Wake the hell up. We got one who would certainly appear at Elijah's temple. With refiner's soap and set as a with a laundry soap and set as a refiner. Look up the definition refiner. Refining the gold into silver, purifying us back into the knowledge of self, a thorough knowledge of self, so we can enter into the hereafter. We don't have to be have six pallbearers carrying a casket into the hereafter, into that bullshit snap that your enemy put before you. No, you're gonna be walking up in it. Matter of fact, you're going to be running. Go to waralert.org, brothers and sisters, and get your running instructions. Go to waralert.org, brothers and sisters, and get your running instructions to run into your hereafter. It's your hereafter, brothers and sisters. The angels was, we be them angels that was told to submit to the Adamites. The Adamites be them Chaldeans, the one who's been in charge over you. Us. Their time is up. Now it's time for us to get the hell up out of here. To crack that gravitational vortex that got our mind locked into their system. How can they know unless they have a teacher? And the teacher is the one who will suddenly appear at Elijah's temple to give us revelations on how to get into the hereafter, to give us revelations to let us know that we don't have to have that vision of the Chaldean to die and then to go to heaven and be reborn again. Damn it, you can be reborn on waralert.org, brothers and sisters. You can get renewed in the mind at waralert.org, brothers and sisters, and you can hear from that one who will suddenly appear at Elijah's temple. Yes, I mean the mosque too. Because that's what it was before the demon got in place and flipped the script and got y'all walking backwards, brothers and sisters. How they walk backwards, Muhammad? What you mean? Well, they doing the moonwalk. They doing the moon. You know how the moonwalk looks? It looks like you coming forward, but you're going backwards. You're going back into time. You're going back into slavery. You're going back into the 400 years when we at the end of it. We at that hereafter. We at that reward. We at that birthright. We at that promised land, black man and black woman. And we be the watchmen and the sister queen warriors. We have to come before you, brothers and sisters. We have to give you this information about the messenger of the covenant. We have to give you this information about waralert.org so you can get a front row seat in the class of the thorough knowledge of self and then enter into the hereafter. Next month is Elijah's birthday, the messenger's birthday, brothers and sisters. And that lying son of a devil, is going to be pulling all his so-called ministers out. It used to be Brother Fontaine up there asking you for your money. He was the secretary at the time, but they got a younger version of him. They got one that they call a fireball that will be shooting a fireball with his mouth at you, aiming at your damn pocket. Ain't aiming at your mind. Ain't trying to crack up all that bullshit that got you connected to the gravitational vortex of America. Got you connected to the gravitational vortex of your enemy. Got you connected to the gravitational vortex of a damn legion, a damn demon, a black-faced white boy, Louis Farrakhan. So they'll have Nuri Muhammad hollering at you, hollering at your, not your mind, your pocket. You know how he do it. Somebody will flop out, they come out because they been doing good and they trying to pay their way into the Lamb's book. They trying to pay their way into the hereafter. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. They'll give up 5 G's or they'll give up whatever they give up. Say they give up 1,000. And then Nuri, he's looking for another grand because he get a percent of what he pulled in. So he'll say, hey, can 10 people, if we can't get a grand, can 10 of y'all put a C note together and 10 C notes will make a grand? And y'all start calculating, oh, I got 100. And boom, 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 boom. But pretty soon, that lying son of a demon is paid again. You ain't getting nothing out of it. What did you get? Oh yeah, you got a new story crashing on the building. Brother Fontaine gave that video about the, oh look, the minister is giving us at the 42 years activating the economical program of Elijah Muhammad, who and Master Faraman, who didn't believe in. He stated that on that tape that my brother Muhammad Malik shared with us, Minister Muhammad Malik shared with us the video when him and Wallace was sitting in front of that damn India dude and denying Elijah Muhammad. Denying Master Farad Muhammad, said he was a psychiatrist. That's what Wallace said. His own son. Then he come up, after he get the money, he come up with some allowance. Y'all allowance. Y'all ain't Muslims. What the hell of damn is a allowance? And then under Farrakhan, he said that he's going to get y'all. A good Muslim is a good Christian. We know damn well the Christians believe in the white boy's religion that he gave us. The same bullshit that told you you gotta die to go to heaven. Damn it, brothers and sisters, the messenger of the covenant is letting us know we don't gotta die. We just gotta download waralert.org. And then we can walk into the hereafter. So don't let them get your money next month, brothers and sisters. On the individual, they say they didn't believe the messenger of the covenant was who he was. And if they didn't believe in the messenger of the covenant, they damn sure didn't believe in the one who came and resurrected the messenger of the covenant, resurrected him from a dead state and stood him up. Resurrected the tribe of the Levites, the priest tribe. And then put them before you that they poured them nickels and dimes and created for us, brothers and sisters, for us who used to rely on nothing but the Chaldean for everything. They created for us a nation within a nation when we were only slaves in the Chaldean nation. They created banks and your supermarket, your laundromat, your barbershop, your housing units, your job. That's when the nation was so-called alive and thriving and not depending on that damn devil for 42 years. And then that damn Legion son of a damn devil, Farrakhan, got in there and murdered you. Murdered you, brothers and sisters. Murdered you in your mind. You still physically walking around slanging bean pies and final calls. but you got no vision of the future. You have no vision of the hereafter because your enemy, that black-faced white boy Farrakhan, gave you the vision of his damn daddy. Now you see 7 states in America. My people are in the condition they in for lack of knowledge. And how can they know unless they have a teacher? And how can they have a teacher unless he suddenly appear at Elijah's temple, the messenger of the covenant, and the covenant be the Abraham covenant, the covenant that the God made with Abraham and his seed, which is us, brothers and sisters. I'm your brother, Kevin Muhammad, on the West Coast, brothers and sisters, coming as a warner and a reminder, coming as a warner, brothers and sisters, of what's coming down the line, the judgment for America, the fire and hell's ram, and the blood up to the horse's bridle, the consequences of them 400 years of them afflicting our ancestors. And now we be the consequences of that action. We be the revengers, brothers and sisters. So right now we on a mental war. We're trying to, as Master Superman tells us, separate the emotional side and get in the logical side. We're trying to separate the emotional side. Oh, I love everybody. And get into the side of love and self, the 17 million of the original people that have came out of the 400 years of the Abraham covenant, came out of the 400 years in the fire, in hell, purifying us and strengthening us to the day of the end, and then walking into first waralert.com, waralert.org, where you can register, get that 411, and then prepare yourself to hear from the messenger, to get that thorough knowledge of who the hell we be, so we can walk into that hereafter in our promised land in Arabia and create our heaven, brothers and sisters. Your brother Kevin Muhammad on the West Coast, and the fellow watchmen on the coast that they're on, and the warrior queens that's got to keep coming to you, beating the vision of your reward, beating the vision of your birthright, beating the vision of your promised land, brothers and sisters, and getting into class to get that final 411, which is a thorough knowledge of self. Go to waralert.org, brothers and sisters, and register that you may be as us, the watchmen and the warrior queens, warning your people in the city, the state, the ghetto, wherever you at, warning them that the hereafter is right across the line. In order to get across that line, we got to download the thorough knowledge of self. Waralert.org, brothers and sisters. I'm your brother, Kevin Muhammad. Assalamu alaikum.